Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today, we're going to take a look at the tangle Honeysti or Honey-Ste. I'm not sure which way to pronounce it. That was why I was giggling. Before I started this, I think it's short for like honey stick. Because that's what it looks like. But, tomato, tomato, right? Let's just look at it. It's so cute. And this is by Lisa Brandt. And in the description section, you will find a link to where I found this on Pinterest. Really pretty. And you know, I found her Instagram also, so I will put a link to that as well. Gorgeous work that she does. All right. And in my usual fashion, I did add a little bit. Just the stem, because there wasn't a stem. And I need to have a starting point. That's just me. So, in this, do I want to do it this way? Okay. All right. So, start, however you want the stem. And, of course, play with it however you wish. I'm going to keep it kind of thin. And then the way Lisa constructs this is with the longest point first. I think you could probably start it either way. It just depends on, if you need to, I want it to end here and I want it this wide, maybe that's what you do. But let's do it this way. Okay. So, and you don't have to have it come out of here. You could have it come out of the middle. I'm just going to have it come out of here. And I want to keep it kind of thin, because I'm going to make a really big one. Now, on Lisa's step out, she shows this as one stroke. And you can. And I'm thinking, in looking at it, like you could do this as one continuous stroke and keep going, if you wish. I made this kind of long, which makes that kind of hard. And then the other thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to place this. So I am changing it up. So if you don't, you have your choices. And that's what makes Zentangle great. I kind of like doing it this way and then come down to that point, which I'm thinking right now, I could have started I started it way down here. It doesn't matter. That's one reason maybe not to put the stem on first. Again, up to you. But I just kind of liked this idea because then I can place these. And it's still repetitive strokes. It's still straight lines, which is one of the elemental strokes of Zentangle. Right? But I like having options to do it different ways. Because it's fun. Because we all work different. And I like to present all kinds of different ways to do things so that way it fits the most people. All right. Well, let's make that go out a little bit further. There we go. And I'm also... There we go. But yeah, that's what's kind of fun with all the, and you know what? You can, I'm sure, if you do it, I don't know. If you do it small, I'm just picturing myself, my poor little blotter paper. Someday I have to find, because I really like this color, and I think I only have, I don't know if I have any more sheets. Oh, wait. Oh, here's one. Oh, no. I think it's darker. Anyway, I'm just trying to use it till it's starting to, it's not quite through yet, but you can see it's well loved, well marked up. Okay, should we do one more? Okay, yeah, let's do one more. There we go. The other thing I was looking at is this bottom. I want it just to kind of be solid-ish, but and then we play, and in that play, you can fill in a little bit on the bottom if you want to. Now, I really like the sample that Lisa has because Look at all of these places. This is an amazing reticula. And so she shows some different things. In my version of the step out, I just did a few filling in of, like I took these and filled in every other one. Let's see, what do I like the most? You know what? I kind of like this. I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to add some shading. So let's do... I didn't try shading. Oh, no, I put just a little bit of graphite in some places. So I didn't do any shading. So this is just fresh off the top of my head. But those of you that have watched for a while, you're used to it. But here's what I'm thinking. If I don't like it, I'll do another one and I'll add it to it. Oh, I'm hesitating. That's bad. No, just do it. Just do it. Yeah. I like to just emphasize, and that's why I like to do things, things that are kind of, off the top of my head, because that's the fun of Zentangle, is not necessarily thinking about every little bit. That's kind of the idea in the method, is not planning. That's why black, white, shades of gray. Psh, that's it. Look at how neat that looks. This needs to come out a little bit, or not be as a hard line like that. Okay, I'm thinking a little darker, but now I don't know. Well, and if I use the colorless blender, there's not really going back. Well, there's not going back anyway because I don't use an eraser. Let's just do this ever so lightly. This is the colorless blender, because I would just like it to have a little bit more, and I'm going light. See how that, it's such an amazing tool. Yes, that's what I was kind of looking for. I didn't necessarily want to add any more graphite, and that's what's so neat about using the colorless blender, is you're not adding more graphite. It's like we're mashing it into the graphite into the paper. Somehow it makes it darker. But I just wanted a little bit more depth, I think. I don't know, but that looks kind of cool. Ha! Super neat tangle, super quick tangle. And you can have just as much fun with it as you want. Let's do something with this bottom, though. Oh, well, had I done that thicker, but you can always... what's the thing? Oh, no, it's too small to do that. Oh, but I could put a little line like this, like a little... Well, you can barely see the rounding. We can round the edges, though. Oh, no, wait. I can just... Wait. Oh, let's do this. I'm just going to add some straight lines. Because right now it's starting to look like a rocket. Oh, there we go. See, just scribble. It works. And then it's like, oh, look it. It's almost like I did art. Oh, that's so cool. And if you... for those not artists, you're laughing right along with me. Well, even if you're not, you're still laughing. You might be laughing at me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm realizing now through Zentangle, this is the power of Zentangle. If you are not an artist, if you can't draw strict people to save your life, like me, couldn't, I'll use past tense. What's really neat is some of the things like this that I do, if I saw somebody else did it, I would think they thought about every single little line and placed it and had like this grand theme. And I'm realizing maybe not, because there's a lot of things that we do that's just like, oh, look at that. And you look at it afterwards, and if somebody else did it, that's probably what I would think. But when I do it, I know what I did. I know what my thought process was. And there really wasn't any. And I'm like, oh. So it's really opened up the doors of art to me. And I just share that because I am forever enthralled by that. It's just so neat. So that's why I share it. All right. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, I hope that you'll be a subscriber to the channel. I am so tempted to do like a, why just say it? Why not just do it? Just to add to the shine. And it doesn't really add much because this is white on white. However, see how it adds that little bit of, I'm just going to use my finger. It separates. It's like when we do shine on other things, right? We will leave a gap. This is kind of like an afterwards gap. And you can. Now I'm thinking, let's maybe alternating a couple every other, just because it's like, oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, you can't really see it, but it's just a little hint of that little bitty gap. Okay, anyway, done playing. So in the description section, you will find the links to the step outs. And like I said, I always do my own version. That's what we were trying to do, that because it's that way. That's ours. You know, when I do, do the step out, then that's my art. I'm not taking anybody else's. But of course, I must link to the creator of the Tangle, because that way you can see the other things that they do. And it's just the right thing to do. So that's why we do it. Let's see. Also below that, my link tree. So there you will find links to connect with me if you wish. So my website, where you can follow my blog. I do a daily tangle, as well as links to, or the other posts are to recaps of the free class. Or actually, I do it whenever I manage to get a post out with a recap. I will send them that way. A lot of them I try to do the free classes. Then those ones will have links to like everything, the classes, the Quickie video, step outs, and everything, plus pictures from the class and all. It's a recap. Everything you'd want to know and more. Also, links to my Facebook page, where you can follow me for when I post classes and other things. There's a couple other links, eventbritemeetup.com for classes. I can't remember if I put classes, because you might not know what those are. I need to go back and double check, just so that way when you're looking at it, it's clear. Link to the amazing Tangle Addicts Facebook community group on Facebook. Did I say Facebook already? On Facebook. So if you happen to be on Facebook, come and join us. We have a lot of fun, a lot of amazing people. And I am going to say it's a safe, I've been calling it a safe place to post and just have fun with Zentangle. And I say that because I have not yet found anyone, and they would be met with stern words or something, to have anything but positive words, especially about, other people's tangles. Everything is just great. Even when people say, okay, criticize me, and it's like, no, you did a great job. It's like, if you want to figure out how to make something look like some, how do I make this look more bendy, or something, how do I round this a little bit more? Well, you of course give our, everybody's tips and advice and things like that, but we're not going to criticize, because Zentangle is not about that. It's your journey, and we like to celebrate those journeys. All right. All kinds of other links. Come and join us. If you want to do classes, I do teach twice weekly. They are, most of them are free. Or I should say a lot of them are free. Some of them are paid. You will see the information on my website, again, as well as the other sources. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.